a long time before the United States got a canonized saint. As I recall, the first canonization of a citizen of the United States was in 1946, maybe 47, but I think it was 1946. And this was of St. Frances Cabrini. She is the first United States citizen ever to be canonized a saint. She was born in the year 1850 and called to God in the year 1917. She was an Italian, and she entered religious life in Italy. And in her novitiate, she had, I'm sure the novice mistress today would be certifiably insane. Unfortunately, sometimes you get those people in religious life. But at any rate, she suffered through this novitiate. She became a nun, and she really wanted to be a missionary to China. Well, the Pope said, well, you know, they need people in the United States. So he says, not east, but west. Don't go to China, but you go to the United States. She was connected with the Archbishop of New York. He offered her some property and said, bring some sisters over and we'll provide for them. Well, she sailed, she got over to New York, and it was a time of depression. And I think it was Archbishop Hughes, I'm not sure of that though. But the Archbishop says, don't have anything for you. All he had was a rat-infested and flea-infested old building that he would give her, and he said, you go back to Italy. Well, she said, no, I'm staying. So she and her few nuns stayed, and they established orphanages and hospitals and so on, beginning with that old building throughout the entire United States. Her community of nuns grew great. You probably have seen different places in the United States where her name is. For example, near Denver, there's a great shrine of St. Frances Cabrini. She went throughout the entire scenario, from east to west, from north to south. She even went to Latin America for a while, or to Central America. But she is our first she became a United States citizen and was canonized. She was probably around 4 feet tall, you know, very short, and kind of like you picture one of these Italian nuns. She got deathly sick every time she had to make a journey on the ocean, and she made 21 different journeys back to Italy and got deathly sick every time. But I'm sure she offered that up too. She, as I say, is the first United States citizen saint. We honor her. There haven't been too many that follow her, you know. There's only about, I think, 7 or 8 canonized saints that we have, but she's the first one who became a citizen saint. She overcame all kinds of obstacles, including the naysaying of the Archbishop of New York, established hospices, orphanages, and great works of charity, not only for the Italians, but also for all of us. So we honor our first United States citizen saint on November the 13th of every year.